good morning, or good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you're located. Thank you, Elaine, channel member. Thank you very much for letting me know that you can hear. I can relax now and really get into to what I'm going to be discussing today. Mm-mm-mm. I hope you all are doing well. I've greeted some of you that were early. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I'll start here because I've greeted most people above this. All right. Peace be still. We don't always understand that first. Yep. Oh, we're gonna have a good discussion on on that topic. Yeah, they do need to correct Archie's birth certificate. Maybe that'll happen while they're there. Hey Catherine, how are you? Hey Sylvia, hi Joyce. Anna, how are you? Hildy, how are you? Good to see you all. Gloria, Gloria, so good to see your message. I am so glad to see your message. I'm glad you are doing well. Now, if Mrs. S comes in here, y'all, I might have to end end the live because I'm already in tears. Ooh, so good to see your message. I tell you. Mm. All right. So for all my channel members, those that have come in while I was kind of looking at messages and then I just got caught up with Gloria's, I just want to wish firstly a hello, big hello to all my channel members. Thank you. Love you all for the support, the extra support. We have lots of laughter and we share little messages in the member tab. But hello there, Marianne. How are you? Hope you are well. Let me get my little background music that I have set up. Okay, I'm just gonna drop that a little bit. Diane, if true, they want balcony photo of only working royals. Yes. So let me get started because y'all are having some good convo and I don't want to miss out. Hey, Marshar, how are you? Rochelle, Christine. Hold on a second. I just saw a name that skipped. Okay. K Metal, how are you? All right. Hopefully I have not missed anyone else, but understand I am kind of bouncing through the messages so I don't. Hey Tier, how are you? I just saw your name pop in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Mega love shout out to you too. All right. So as I start each show, disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Let me just mute that for a minute. Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, a lot will happen today, comment, a lot will happen today, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay. Let me read my favorite quote of Harry and Meghan. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. This is on the Archwell site if you are curious about that. So, all right. First things first, as the subject, I had my thumbnail all set up and ready and I set up the live. And then, of course, as does happen in life, things change. So I do want to get into it. So Los Padres. Some people have had comments on why did they name it the team that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they chose the name that they chose. Let me just say the Santa Barbara Polo Club is thrilled that they're going to be playing there. Um, I would say, if you haven't, go out to their site. This, of course, is old because we're on May 7th, but you'll be able to see, follow them on social media. Of course, if you're a hater, don't bother. But if a supporter of, Harry, definitely follow and keep track of. So, I was doing my little funny haha that at first, will they choose, there's a full schedule already released on for the polo team. So definitely get out there, check it out. And I guess as would have it, I love this photo. Harry, his brother, his, sister-in-law. I think that is one of their friends that's a reporter. And then, of course, Duchess Meghan. And, much to do was about her, the Rangers had a lot to say about her outfit, but, she don't care. Mhm. She does not care. And I'm happy about that. So, tying in the polo to the Jublee, um, with the schedule, there were dates that were overlapping, but with the news that we received yesterday, which will take me into trash time right away, but I just we'll get to the balcony and all that stuff in a little bit, but I did want to just say, it was announced that they will. It says they're excited and honored to attend, and then with the children. So, of course, the Rhoda is salivating. They're salivating because this is, if they can get the money shot, and the money shot is not the ones that are already in the UK, it's of this family of four. That's the money shot. And if they can get that on the balcony, they will be set for the year. hmm But as we'll talk in trash time as it comes up, um, their money shot might be blown out the water, so to speak. So, all right. Um, let's see. And I'll jump into comments at the end only because then I'll get distracted and I won't get back into. So I wanted to kind of jump into SQUADDIE Corner. For those of you who may not know, may not be on social media, there is a month-long giving campaign that's going to the link that is in the description. That is in like the social media posts, not just with Sussex Squad podcast, but if you see it online anywhere, that link goes directly to World Kitchen. That's the organization that has been chosen to receive the donations. And I wanted to just highlight this really quickly, that yesterday midday, so I believe it went live at midnight on the 6th. I could be wrong with that, but I believe it went live at midnight. So within midday of the 6th, so about 12 hours in, we, Sussex Squad, had already eclipsed the goal for giving. Awesome. This is the clip I just took right before I went live. So, Sussex Squad, woo, we know how to show up and we show out. It's a month-long giving campaign, and within 24 hours, over $35,000 has been raised for the World Kitchen. Awesome, phenomenal. We know how Squad does. So, again, the link is in the description box. If you're not on social media and you haven't seen this, I've been sharing little snippets with, channel members so they're aware of what's happening. So I just wanted to share that because it was really uplifting and fun and all that stuff. So go squad. Okay, so some other news had broke. Netflix. Okay, let me just caveat this by saying Netflix canceled several programs, but only one name was mentioned when the media decided to make the announcement. Um, the Rangers seem to be doing the happy dance, but if they stop, pause, they would understand that, or read the articles versus just kind of jumping in, that her program that they are calling Pearl right now. I don't know if that's what will the name will be when it comes through the full production, but it's still in the development stage. So um I wouldn't be surprised if it's not on Netflix that it shows up on another, you know, streaming company. So you never know. Um when one door closes, another one opens. So this gives them time to even make Pearl even grander than what it was going to be anyway. So don't y'all worry, haters, about the Duchess. She's busy, not just with her home life, Harry, the children, her mom, but the podcast that's getting ready to drop, in the summer. So prior to moving into trash time, I have to show these each week, I believe, because it's good affirmation for all of us. Boundaries are a good thing. Yes. And then I love this one. Forgiveness does not permit access, and you can forgive someone and still not allow them to have access to you. Okay, so we have trash time. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, coming up to trash time. Now, I'm going to try to be nice, not cuss through this next piece of it, but I will say this, two words, invisible contract. Remember that was mentioned in the Oprah interview, and everybody in the Rhoda had a heart attack. Oh, that's not true, and blah, 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 blah. Well, it seems that invisible contract extends to the Met Police. So, um, Kate Middleton, cosplay, is the Duchess. She's the one who potentially broke the law by going to this memorial for the young girl that was killed. And, there were headlines about this in different papers. But it appears when Met Police did the report, they reported that it was the Duchess of Sussex that attended that vigil. So this invisible contract extends well beyond the media over there. hmm I'm just going to say. And remember the clip? I think I do have it, but that family has never stood up for Meghan to defend lies against her. Here's one. Now, Miss Cosplay knew damn well that she was at that vigil because it was in all the little headlines. She shouldn't have attended, per what I've been reading, but there were other women that were arrested and mishandled by the police. hmm And she went, she didn't even have on a mask, but okay, nevertheless, at that point, you were supposed to be wearing a mask, but okay. But I carry on and I digress from that point because it'll really get ugly. But anyway, I just have to throw that out that, seriously? Seriously. Really? Uh-huh. Meghan, who was in California, I believe she was going into her third trimester, was not at this stupid thing. So, anyway, now let's get on to the news. So, as I was talking earlier at the beginning of the podcast, that Harry has made arrangements to shuffle his polo schedule. Because it appears that, as I showed the little tweet from Omid, and this Omid works for Harper Bazaar, so that's the only reason why I'm showing this, that they will be attending. But there's a little caveat in there that only the working family members will be on the balcony. So I just have to say this. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. If it's the working family, that means no children should be on that balcony. Not a one. Not the three Cambridges, not a one. Not even what's the Edward and his wife, yeah, Fiesta and their kids. They shouldn't even be on the balcony. It says working family members. The children are not working family members. Okay, I'm just saying. Now they need to be careful in how they do and say things because I wish you woulda coulda. So I'll just show this one. So he doesn't want his brother there. Okay. Now, remember who the Daily Beast is? That's Tina Brown. Okay, so moving right along. Well, he might be sick of the sight of his brother, and we're sick of him. How about that? Space. We're sick of you. The sight of you, definitely. Because they. Let me move on. Let me move on. But anyway, so. Woosah. And literally I was like a few seconds late in starting the show, but y'all didn't know that. Because I happened to see this tweet. And I'm covering the name because I don't need the derangers that might be sitting in the clouds going after the person. But I thought this was lovely. Can we find another balcony in London for Harry and Meghan to be on so they can see that true Britons love them? That just that made me smile. I chuckled. I was like, wow, that's what it's all about. They don't have to be on the balcony. And as I said earlier, that that family of four is the money shot if they're on the balcony. So have your working royals on that balcony. There'll be a few clicks here and there. There'll be a few pictures, but nobody's really interested in the bland picture that will come out of that. Okay? I'm just saying. All right. So more trash time because I have quite a few. And then I'll be jumping into the comments and chatting it up with you. I saw this and I just had to share it with the Queen. I mean, why they pick this picture? Okay. But it's saying now the one that allegedly um, was causing so much friction with Harry and Meghan in the planning of the wedding and all this other stuff. That aide, um, there's a picture of the Queen laughing warmly at that aide. She's a paid employee. And then we wonder why Harry said what he said, that the people around her. hmm hmm And people got upset about that. Go figure why you would get so upset over that. And P.S., if the Cambridges move into a third house that was refurbished with taxpayers' money, and not anyone is complaining about that like they did Frogmore Cottage. I'm just saying. It's a little odd. Don't you think? Yeah. So, more trash time. each week there seems to be somebody that just falls out of the cloud and just wants to get their moment in time. So I'm going to give you your moment in time. I had to laugh at this because I read it and I was like, what? I'm like, okay, you took the time to click on it. Thank you for the engagement. Leave a comment. Thank you for that engagement. I appreciate it so very much. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mm, 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 mm. I just have to laugh at the crazies. So I do want to say, if space wants to get out of mm, jail, so to speak, because he's not a free man in a sense, he can follow the lead of this particular prince. Mm, 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 mm. So, this one said, nope, 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 nope. Let my brother have it. Um, yeah, we know space would never do that, but I'm just saying there are options out there. If he did, I'm just saying. And Harry would be like, get the hell out of here. Anyway, okay. That's all that I had as far as topics and things that I wanted to go through. But I would like to just get all of that out. And now I can jump in the comments and hang out with you. So, um, you know, I have no idea where I might have left off when I first said hello to everybody and jumped out of the comments. So I'm going to just kind of scan. I want to say hello to everybody that I did miss once I started going through the content. So, woo, let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm just going to grab some comments as I see it. Woo. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. It's really sad. I don't know. Hey Benjamin, how are you? Hey Regina, how are you? I must have missed a comment above. Hey V, how are you? Um, Jaden, how you doing? I see you. H Night channel member, how are you? I'm sure while I was yapping away, others came in. So I'm just, yeah. Understand if I see the highs, I'm just kind of skipping, looking for some other comments. Beverly, if they're getting Princess Lily dechristened there, that will probably be the only pics that they will show. Probably. Um, yeah. I mean, they usually have a twofold reason for being there. So I'm not going to, and I guess I didn't say this, but I'm not going to be like, rally against them. It's their decision if they go to the Jublee. I was surprised and I cracked up laughing because I was like, darn it, I did this thumbnail, I have it out there, but as I have on the thumbnail, which is my choices. So there's a lot that can happen in a month. So we'll see. That's all I'll say is we'll see. Um, but yeah, we shall see. Um, Elaine, not a mistake. This was a deliberate attempt to smear Meghan. Yeah, it's just. Oh Lord, have mercy on us. It's so ridiculous, and the fact that the police now well, I mean they may not know titles, but they know titles. Just saying, you know who you're protecting, so it is deliberate. It is deliberate. Let me see. Mrs. VS, this is why I stand with Meghan 24/7 because Meghan was up against the entire country. Yeah, it's to know, like, even to know that who was hired to protect them may have been working with the ones that have been locked up for, given for threats against their lives. It's pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying. So, yeah, just unreal. Unreal. And I don't want to get too far behind in the comments, so I'll probably jump a bunch. But Joyce, when you think about what Meghan had to go through while in the country is unbelievable. We still don't know all what happened while they were there. No, we don't. I'm sure they will shit a brick if she decides to write a memoir, especially of her time there. And QE2 is no longer here. Yeah. And all eyes will be on them if just the slightest hair of hers is pulled. I'm just saying. Okay. You should understand what I'm saying because I'm not going to put those words out in the atmosphere. Yeah. Christine, yes, and British media boasted that she looked so stunning. Yes, stunningly anorexic looking. Yeah. Tier, was Meghan's name removed from the report? Would like to know. You mean as far as if they corrected it to be the Duchess of Cambridge versus the Duchess of Sussex? I do not know. Maybe somebody else in the chat does, but I haven't seen anything. So, Anna, V. Thomas or go kick in the ass, get my foot to Richard. Oop! I don't know what you're talking about there, so I'm going to keep on moving. Marshara, Kate did break the law. The Met Police intentionally put Meg's name on it to bring attention that it really was Kate. Kate is stupid. They are tearing down her character, not fitting of a QC. Time. Oh, Rose time? Um, Now, I will say that although Meghan, I think, was just being very polite and saying that she's when she said, she wrote a thank you note and that she's a nice person, a good person, or however she termed it. Um, Knowing that all this stuff is going on now, because if you corrected the record, no, just retract that story. That's all she had to tell them. Retract that story, because she did it with her buddies over there at Tatler. So Catherine the Great or whatever that stupid story was. Yeah, she had them retract that or the parts that didn't weren't flattering to her. It's all about PR. Got to look perfect. Although I'm a shambles underneath the coat dress and all that other stuff. So Joyce, they're going to put the kids on the balcony because the two children that everyone are interested in will be in the UK. Well, that doesn't mean that Harry and Meghan will bring their children out on the balcony. More than likely they will, but remember, they're going to be in the back because they can't explain how, they have that hierarchy. And so Harry's always been towards the back. And when Meghan joined, they were in the back, and it was hard to see them. I mean, how people got good pictures, was a feat. So, yeah. But I'm just saying, don't say you're going to have the working royal family members because that's not the kids. The kids don't work. So, either you're going to do this in stages where you bring, Queen out, her heir out and his wife, and then that heir space and his cosplay out, and if they include Edward and Fiesta in it, then so be it. But um, that's really who the working royals. I mean, Anne, I guess, can't have her husband out there because he's ain't no royal working. Okay, I'm just saying. So yeah, it will be interesting. They'll have the same old bland mishmash stuff, whatever. Benjamin William carries grudges forever. He's just Mr. Grudge. Maybe I should stop calling him Space and call him Grudge. You know, they already had a movie, The Grudge, didn't they? Huh? Something like that. Um, Cookies and cream. The Met Police putting Meghan's name on the report instead of copycat kangaroos wasn't a mistake. It was definitely intentional. They thought no one would ever find out. H. Space is sick of Harry because he's jealous of Harry. When there's no reason to be jealous. There's no reason to be jealous. What has stopped him from creating a super duper foundation? I mean, he's just going to sit back and take over, what is it, the Prince's Trust that his father created? Hopefully, it doesn't shutter its doors within a year or two of him, taking the helm when it becomes, if it becomes his. I'm just saying, because I can't see that his father, when he becomes king, will still be involved with the Prince's Trust. They're big on them title things, so uh, that type of thing. But anyway, we'll see. hmm He really is, Marshar. He really is. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be skipping some comments. Let's see. Joyce William has to face Meghan for the first time after finding out that he was involved with Jay Knopf's in the court case. I truly believe they knew, but um, it, it was made public. Put it that way. There's no doubt in my mind that she didn't already know. She already knew. I'm sure Harry knew too. So, hey Sonia, channel member. Damn right, Willie. We're all sick of your yeah. MFA. I'll just. Woo. Yes, yes. I mean, I don't. It's just it makes you speechless because it's like, are you serious? Are you really serious? He's tired of seeing it. Whatever. Well, guess what? I'm sure the choice, because when it was announced that, they were going to come, suddenly it was like, oh, but only, now it's announced that only the working family members will be on it. Okay, so it'll be 4 or 5, maybe 6 people in total. Are you going to have the spouses? Because that's not a working member. Okay, I'm just saying. Mm. Excuse me as I take a sip of tea. I think if they did have, Edward and Fiesta on there is because of the tour that they recently did. And I hope that balcony be nice. I'm not reading the rest out loud. Okay, let me move on. Hey Beverly, how are you? I don't think I saw you earlier, so hey. Again, if I have not addressed you personally, please don't take offense if you're out there. Hey, Geraldine. Hey, Angela. How are you? Yeah, Harry has no desire to be king. Okay, so let me just throw this out here. I'm not going to call out anyone in particular. I just want to throw it out here just as an FYI PSA. So, on yesterday for Archie's 3rd birthday, and happy birthday again to Archie, although I didn't start off the show with that, but his 3rd birthday, and on the thumbnail I had King Archie. The squaddies, we call them that. We know that it takes the heads off for royalists and others who don't like Harry and Meghan. It's not meant for anything more than that. Historically, I know there's no chance of him being king, and that's okay because he'll have freedom to be and do what he wants in life, and won't be hemmed up by whatever rules, regulations, allegedly, because they cover up all the dirt the media does of, um, you know, the air and space and stuff like that. So, although it all comes out eventually, because they got Charles that time. So, I just wanted to throw that out. I'm aware that Archie won't be king, and excuse me, Lily won't be queen. But we like to just call him that. You know what I mean? So just let us have those little moments. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? I hope you are well. Hey, Arsh, how you doing? Um, I hope it's going to be fantastic. Dolores, William, if you are sick of seeing your brother, stop paying attention to all that he is doing. I know. He's his biggest fan. You know, it just cracks me up. Kate tried to copy Megan again from the hair, dress, and earrings. She needs to really find her own style of let someone help her. Mm. That's why she's called cosplay. That's all she does. You know, although she's cosplaying her own child, because allegedly she has she put blonde highlights in her hair. After that picture was released of her daughter. Okay, I'm just saying. Moving on. Mhm. Never late, sunshine, never late. If there are a picture, Harry will control the pictures. Yeah, that's true. Either the AP or, they'll have it on Archwell. It is his grandmother. We all have to realize that, remember that. They just saw her recently. Um, the family could not have withstood the global backlash if they weren't invited, and the door wasn't at least opened for them. And I'm guessing the security that he will have in place suits them. So hopefully they do a fly in, fly out. Fly in, do a wave, fly right out again. So yeah, you know, the media is going to, they claim they're not going to be happy, but whatever. Whatever. Annie, I need alcohol. Anna, I need some feel good pill. Are you all right? Did I miss something, Church Nelly? I hope you're okay. I do hope you're okay. Let me see. I'm getting far behind in the comments. This Kate is looking really crazy. She's so obvious. She wishes she was making. There's so many ways I could take that last set statement there. Yeah. Nah. Hildy, if there is a parade, we will see some pictures. I'm sure the kids' faces will not be exposed for clear pictures. One thing I hope that does not happen, and I'm sure if they're not going to be initially out on the balcony, they probably won't do that carriage ride thingy that occurs, the parade, I guess, up and down, the parade to the trooping, and then the parade back in the carriages. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Those photographers, one in particular that cried, that he just doesn't see Harry, is going to have a long, long, long lens to catch a picture of them and the kids because I hope they keep the kids out in the hall. That would be hilarious. Um, Cookies and cream, yes, 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 yes. Goldilocks is malicious, vindictive, ridiculous, racist, stupid jackass. Yep, there you go. She covered many bases there. Thank you, Cookies and Cream. AKA manager. Yeah. Diane, haters are trying to mess up our polo season, thinking we care about all their important balcony snub. We have mini Montecito balcony, 16 bathrooms, 2 dogs, and even chickens with their own inn. Okay, I was ready for. Okay, now I'm throwing this out here. This is anyone familiar with and know the rules and regulations of polo? Because squad is going to have to get up to speed quickly. I'm just saying because yeah, we're now going to it's not just going to be maybe one or two matches that we see. Yeah. There's going to be a whole lot. So we're going to have to get up to speed on Polo so we can discuss it. And, I may have to add the highlights in on Sussex Saturday and such. So, hmm Mrs. VS, I don't care anymore. H&M, if something goes not their way, they will kick themselves in their behind. Yeah, but they're strategic thinkers, so they're strategic thinkers. So they've always played chess, and they keep saying checkmate. So I'm not worried. Um, they're gonna do what they're gonna do to be happy. Yes, it's kind of crazy not to think that at some point Harry wouldn't take his children over there. You know, I'm just saying. I'm sure I see some headlines, and I'm not even going to put them out there in the atmosphere because we all know how the media will. Oh, this one wanted to see him, and oh, this one didn't. I'm sure Harry's father will just do his best to try to hold one, and then be standing on the balcony for the picture, like, oh, he's finally met. Now, now, they are not your whatchamacallit, your commodity, so to speak. Rosa, didn't Meghan receive white powder as a threat to her life? She did when she was over there. She did. Hmm There you go. She did. H night, yeah, she might be holding it to the queen. I think so. I mean, mind you, Oprah said she still has hours of interview footage that didn't get aired. So, let's just say they all better walk a very tight line. That high wire. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how you doing? Um, I'm jumping through some comments here, so because I got to catch up with you all. Hello there. I'm gonna say wed. Just go with it. Wed. Okay. Hi, Cece. How are you? Hello, Margaret. How you doing? Hello, Lynn. Let me see. H name Mrs. VS. He's too lazy and has been told all his life that he's wonderful, etc. And he doesn't have a personality either. Well, I mean, whew. Something about privilege, huh? Something about thinking one thing and reality says something different. I mean, he needs to, if he was smart, he has a degree, so I would hope that he has some, intelligence behind that. But the king we saw in the Netherlands, that's what, space should be modeling on how to interact with the people, to be among the people. But to always feel that you need to be on the balcony or higher than, people are evolving away from that, the age group that just adored that is slowly dying off. I'm just saying. It's like his granny's age. So please. Diane, no, Mrs. VS. If they bring folks out in stages, imagine the screams of joy. If Sussexes appear, they fear a repeat of Royal Ascot and previous trooping of colors when crowds called out for that's true, Diane. That is so true. Um, and it's hilarious too, because the fact that some of them think that the people want to see them. Oh, too funny. They should know by now. They want to see Meghan, and I still laugh at that. The one outing she had with the Queen, and the guy was handing flowers, and he gave the flowers to the Queen, and he gave her another and said, "No, no, that's for Meghan." Woo, that was probably the beginning of the end, but there's obviously a good rapport. But, the Queen could have stepped up many times and done a lot more in many of our opinions. I'm just saying. So, anyway, Elaine, what is this? Beverly, the tabloids are running at a loss. Their circulation reduced over 45%. The Sun runs at a loss every day, but they don't want you to know it. Well, they so deserve that. That's what I have to say. They so deserve it. It's their karma coming for them. Like I heard, PM, we won't put his name in the chat, but his ratings have fallen off. But I mean, that's history repeating itself. He alleged, tried to be the next Larry King, and they were like, "Get out of here." So, yeah, doesn't work for all. I hate to tell them. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, just chalk it up. I'm just saying. Hey, Tosh, how are you? I hope you're well. And the haters were saying that anyway. Why should they live their lives based on what hateful people are going to think or say? That doesn't mean the attacks didn't happen. True. I see them just kind of, yeah. Hey, Lottie. I just want to see what Meghan is wearing. One thing they can't do is stop her. Oh, phew. What? What? She just brings fire. Now, if you want her, she showed the casual, I got it looks in the Netherlands. Okay. Oh, I wonder if they're going to have some grand dinner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just thinking. My bad. I kind of drifted there thinking. We should put them all to shame. What? Oh, okay. Um. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Um. Edward and Fiesta need to hide after that tour. No, they need to be on the balcony. They're working royals. Come on out. Y'all thought it was easy and simple and just thought you had to show up and be like, I'm from the imperial, um, you know, UK, whatever. Those countries are like, yeah, hi, nice to meet you. And by the way, we don't want nothing to do with you anymore. No, I'm just saying. Hey, Black Queen, how are you? I hope you. Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Black Queen. Thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Um, Sylvia, I have satisfaction in knowing Harry and Meghan do not feel appearing on a balcony is important. Boom, boom. There you go. Ba-da-doop. I mean, I could see them laughing, like literally falling on the couch with their feet in the air and cackling that there were reports out that, oh, but only the working worlds. They're probably like, yeah. And the little video clip Harry did with the Queen? Boom. There you go. Microphone drop. Oh my gosh. Tosh, remember the royal family and British media don't want them there for a reason. Harry and Meghan have done nothing wrong and shouldn't live their lives in fear of hateful people, ignorant opinions. Nope. They're going on with life. There's probably other things they're going to be doing while they're there if they stay long. If they stay long, I'm just saying. Excuse me. Drinking my tea, third cup. Finished the second already. Um, let's see. Tosh, I know M suffered mental verbal abuse, but certainly wouldn't go back to hellhole. Harry and Meghan are like married in that institution. It's like being in an abusive marriage. Well, they've already been back, and they did it when the media had no clue. I mean, the air didn't even know. And it's kind of priceless how it was set up. Oh no, I am not going to do this outing or this engagement. Can you fill in for me? Oh, sure, mummy. Oh, sure, I'll fill in for you. And off he goes and takes his, second wife with him. That's going to be the queen consort one day, he hopes. And, meanwhile, the queen is sitting back there. Yeah, yeah. I got rid of them. Don't worry about it. I sent them off. They're doing an engagement. By the time they get here, you'll be on your way. That's how I envision the conversation going. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes, yes. That's coming tomorrow. Hey Margaret. Hey Spottum, how are you? Good to see you here. Goldilocks is incompetent and moral weasel. And cosplay deserves every inch of him. Though he likes roses better. I'm just saying. Sunshine. Prince Harry doesn't really care about being king. He doesn't want to be part of all that skullduggery and cloak and dagger stuff. He wants to live his life doing the charities he holds close. So true, Sunshine, and that's what he is doing. And again, just remember that the link to donate to the World Kitchen is in the description box, and it is running from March 6th through June 4th, honoring Archie's birthday, which was yesterday, his third birthday, and Lily's, which is June 4th, which is coming up, her first birthday. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there again. Sylvia, yes, we have to also understand Meghan is very compassionate. Meghan and Doria took care of Meghan's paternal grandmother, so perhaps, oops, you must have hit enter before you finished your comment. The children don't attend the trooping of the color. Now, the trooping of the color is the carriage ride out. Watch her do her thing with the horses, which she just stands or sits now, and I guess somebody else will address the troops, so to speak. But and then the carriage ride back. It's just the balcony. I'm just saying. The children are usually there for that balcony shenanigans. Thanks for your I'm well today. Doc changed my chemo meds. Bad side effects. No chemo next week. New drug week after. Well, I hope the new meds you're able to stick with them because yeah, changing meds all the time doesn't help either. So at least you have a week off and then right back to it. So we'll be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Gosh. Yes, but in some abusive relationship, there's still a connection that can't be avoided. That is his grandmother, and if something happened to her, he would want them to have met. Yes. So again, oh, let me take this. Oh Lord. Hey, life's magical journey. How are you? Uh-oh. I saw something. It just disappeared off my. Okay, because all these comments. Hey, Face in Reality. Hi, 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 everybody. It's Catherine. How are you? Darlin, how are you? Emerald. Let's see. Hey, Scratch and Pete. How you doing? I'm probably way behind. I have to look at that. Hey, Avery. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, Callie Jean, how are you? All right. I thought I saw something on my screen, but hey, Michael's Adventure. How are you? Oh, the Tuber family showed up. That's so sweet. Thank y'all. Um, okay, maybe I'm just losing it. Let me take this off. Let me look here really quickly. This is where we went wrong. Merlin is jealous, all right. He knows how he got the better deal. Most intelligent, most articulate, most beautiful wife who is capable, can cook and talk. Enough said. Boom. Mic drop. Boom. There we go. Boom. Okay, I'm just going to say this again, show this really, that when it comes to their decisions that they make with regard to his grandmother and whomever else may put themselves in their path, I'll say it like that. They already have boundaries, but boundaries are a good thing, and this is most important. Forgiveness, it doesn't permit access. So They may be over there. It doesn't mean that they're back in the lives and, oh, we're just talking it up. We're on WhatsApp and, all that stuff. No. Mm-mm. It's just a family celebration. Come in, go home, and move on with life. Plain and simple. So, um, can you imagine if Doria was there? Woo! Which she probably will be, but I'm just saying. Um, if all they, I'm gathering they have a luncheon after the balcony thing because, I love the planes flying over and all that, but there's got to be more to it. And then again, mm, since Meghan didn't cook the food, it's not seasoned. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm moving right along. Let's see. Angela, Harry and Meghan play chess and the others playing checkers. Yeah, it's all good. It's their decision. They're good to go. All of that stuff. Hey, 1998 champions, how are you? Yes, to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day to you in advance. I may be doing a live tomorrow, which has nothing to do with um, anything, everything that we're talking about here today, but I'm just saying I may. Um, in that Mother's Day has never been my favorite. I'm just doing a little caveat. Never been one of my favorite holidays, in that I could not become a mother. And then, of course, losing my grandmother, it took a different spin. But then when my mom's not here, so I do wish you all a happy Mother's Day. But I definitely will be discussing probably Kevin Samuels and some other stuff. But you know, it's a question I just have for content creators, like what legacy do we really want to leave for the world? And when I say the world, YouTube, because whatever you put up here, if you pass away, it's still up here. Okay, just saying. Moving right along. Not to derail. Sylvia and Mrs. VS, we have to remember Megan is very compassionate. Doria and Megan took care. Uh-huh. Oh, you're finishing your thoughts, so I'm not surprised Harry and Meghan are taking the children to CQE too. Oh, of course. This also kills the headlines that some of these UK media have written that they, oh, how dare they never. Her heart was broken because they never introduced their children when she has other great grandchildren right there in the country. But nevertheless, it's always about Harry and Meghan's children. So I get you. Let's see. There is liable to be some Harry and Meghan chanting. Yeah, there is. Um, I would love that a big contingent of squaddies were out there. No booze, just cheering, and then you catch a glimpse. Oh, the crowd will go crazy. I think Harry kind of brought that out in the crowd anyway. And then, yeah, I remember the responses on the carriage ride. As long as I don't think they're doing that, that might be a little too. Um, I know there's a lot of security and heavy presence and all that, but it's just a little extra that they need. Mm-hmm. Anna, yes, she's his, I guess it's grandma, but for Harry and Meghan. But if they didn't do this, it would be something that they might regret. It's their decision. I mean, there are choices that people that we care about make that we may not agree with, we may not like, but again, it's the choice that they make. I support them. I don't, that's the most that I can tell and say to everybody. So, um, Diane, Karma might be planning a severe thunderstorm for balcony hour. Y'all got to trust this will turn into the fuster cluck that always happens when Billy's behind the plan. Thank you. Yes. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be funny. I'm telling you, the press, the media, the PR arm of the royal family, the Rhoda, they're not going to get the money shots that they want to get. And, it is what it is. All right. I'm glad you're here hanging out in the background. Um, yes, Avery, like They think they can bring Madame Oprah down if they spent half the time on trying to make Billy stay home. Ooh, and teach Mumbles how to how to say a coherent sentence. We might have liftoff. Oh, squad, I tell you. Woo! Truth, 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 truth. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. I'm jumping through comments. I need to catch up with everybody, so to speak. So just understand there's going to be a lot of comments that I may miss. Annie, if the Oprah interview is all they have to bitch about now, then they need to move into the 21st century. Well, yeah, and that was what, over a year ago? Please. Talk about hold on to stuff. My gosh. Callie Jean, not liking the decision to attend, support the Jublee 70 years of reigning colonists. Yes, visit UK or family, friends, but how is this good for the Sussex brand? Give the recent disaster tour. It has nothing to do with, to me, my opinion, the disastrous tours have nothing to do with Harry or Meghan. As the royal family likes to make mention the working royals, and they're not the working royal, but they're like his cousins, who hang out until it's time to go up on the balcony, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't see it hurting their brand. What that family does has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. They've pretty much separated themselves. I mean, the family separated from them and they separated from them. So, Joyce, can you imagine the next month will be all about Harry, Meghan, and their children? Can you imagine how the rest are feeling? The Queen don't care. She's 96. Um, the others shouldn't care either. They had it's just really, thank you. I'm going to say this again. Thank you. Bravo. Bravo to the one. And we know who you are, space. Those stars, the moons, you love roses. Um, Thank you for turning down the half in, half out. Thank you. Because you just thought you were doing something great and that they wouldn't be able to stand on their own 2 feet. You try to erase Megan's work history and rewrite her character and, always putting out stories, because when I say you, yeah, we know you were behind your who he's the CEO of your foundation or something, that he was chief of staff, that he released just portions of stuff to that court case. Whatever. I'm just saying, whatever. So bravo to you. That big head, it's a lot of empty matter. Now, moving along. Okay. Sonia, the British media reported that Charles and I'm guessing that's Her Majesty's spent 15 minutes together on their way to Invictus Games, only to find out he didn't even know they had visited the Queen. Oh, yeah. Oh, Harry and Meghan. Okay. It was all just a lie. He had to make it look good. It's all about PR with them, not relationships, not true, like genuine. How are you, son? How are you, Meghan? You know, um, to know the nickname that he gave Meghan is because of all the shit that they were putting her through behind the scenes. None of us, we had a feeling, but we didn't know. Hi, Rachel. How are you? In sunny California. Hilda, channel member. How are you? All I see are the emoji. I see the emoji names in StreamYard, but it's just too funny when she hits the stream. Um, I hope you're feeling okay. I see that you said you're still in bed and it's raining. And the only reason they're using the kids are to try and stay relevant. Without their royal kids, they have no purpose. And yeah, but you know, Cosplay released a video that was talking about, I believe, maternal health and all this other stuff. The video wasn't very diverse. That's how I'll put it. Dr. Shola kind of let it be known on Twitter, and it's as if only the mothers that were shown and their children matter. It's very glaring because whoever is in charge of the PR, y'all got to get in the 21st century. Phew, you really do. That's all I can say on that. I could say a lot more, but then I'll be in trouble. Diane, I'm sure they won't eat anything served up. Can you imagine? Oh, they may. You never know. They may. You never know. You never ever ever know. There's a trick to stuff like that. You have a potluck at work, put stuff on the plate, and you just shift it around the plate. People think you're eating it. Just saying. Can't eat everybody's cooking. Yeah. Marshar, there's more to it that are private from what I've read. Anna, I've seen a comment yesterday. Someone said Archie wasn't going to be king. We know that, but he is king of all the chicken he had. Yeah, yeah. I've already spoken about that. And I did explain in my response that we know that, but I was just putting the PSA out for anybody that's listening. Hopefully everybody has hit thumbs up. Um, And thank you for popping in. Thank you for hanging out in the clouds. Thank you for dropping a message. If you dropped out of the cloud just to say hi and to let me know you were there, I do appreciate it. So let me see. It's but you're an aunt, and aunts are like mothers. Well, I'm not really because I don't have any siblings. So I do have godchildren. Um, but, you know, yeah. Anyway. Yes, all should feel supported and affirmed. That's true. Hugs to you, Rachel. So let's see. Oh, that's so nice. See you there. Or Charlotte buttering you up. No, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Um, Let me see something. Just over an hour. Okay. Rosa, didn't Prince Harry say he and Meghan did FaceTime on Zoom with Prince Philip and Queen? Yep, on James Corden's late night. He did. And he had us all cracking up when he explained how his grandfather would just close down the laptop. Not like bye or see you later. It was just like, okay, click. So yeah. Church knowing Anna, just make sure I'm sedated until after the Jublee. Oh Lord, you're gonna be on one, I can tell. Listen, you'll be fine. You will be fine. You need a Lazarus latte. Stop it. Oh, that's so sweet of you, sis. Thank you, Hilda. Share it out if you can. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I don't remember seeing your name earlier. The Queen did not make that decision about the balcony. Harry made that decision. But I like how they have said that. He agreed with it. He was like, look, he controls, he's like, he's not going to give that Rhoda. That's what the Rhoda is just hoping and salivating for it. He's not going to give that to you. Oh. Tosh, exactly. Anna, no, but Tampon Charlie. An incandescent Willie will be, and what does that say about who they value? Archie is king because his power is far reaching, and more influential. He's just a sweet child that just will have choice, and we give thanks to his parents for. Harry has said over the years that he didn't want his children raised in that bubble. So if people were listening, they would know this is not something new. So anyway, um, I'm firing myself and going back into retire. Oh, you can't do that, Annie. You have to stay as the bartender. Stop it if that's what you're talking about. Church Nelly, may we maybe, Lord, if I could read, maybe we will find happiness after the jingle jangle is over. I like that thing better. Jingle jangle. But as my thumbnail says, choices, choices. It's not, I don't know. That's his family. And the connection is really with Huey too. So what is this? Marshall Harry controls his and his family's narrative. Has put Chucky and Willie on notice. Yeah. Now they'll try to take, credit for it, but whatever. That makes them look crazier, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter. I'm happy. I just know that money shot that they're all hoping for of that family of four is going to be, like you said, it will be very controlled. If, excuse me, Lily is to be christened, and then they release family photos. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be thankful to see those photos, that's for sure, but the photo won't make anything of it. They won't make anything off of them. Yeah, Lottie, we all want to. That's for sure. That's for sure. Church only Mrs. Yes, Star Annie threatened to close the bar. Oh Lord. Well, I mean, okay, she has to do a last call, and she can probably hear that I'm probably winding down. So I'm just saying. And in fact, I will just let you all know that yes, I'm winding down. I'm starting to get a little more congested, which, I guess that's the universe way of telling me to shut up. Or the impossible. No balcony, Mrs. VS. I agree. Now the UK tabloids are upset. No one cares. Let them eat cakes. That's right. Have all the fruit cake that you want with icing on it. Cheerio. Have a pint or two or three or four or five. Yeah, because that's what you're gonna be. Drowning your tears in. Hey, Ramona. Working worlds don't mean losing half of the Commonwealth. That's not working. Uh-oh. Hello? I hope you all can still hear me. Um, I heard my headset beeping. Whew, that's not good. And it should be all charged. All right, let me put on my favorite outro music. Turn it up a bit, and I have a few minutes to talk. But anyway, I'm just gonna say um, once again, Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Love on your moms as much as you can, or your grandmothers. Love on them as much as you can. And, hopefully the rest of the day is a good day for you, or evening, because I know some of you are in other time zones. So, um, Church Nelly, take care of yourself. Gloria, continued prayers. Sunshine, continued prayers. Hilda, continued prayers. Mrs. S, we are all still praying for you and really hope to see a message from you soon that you're okay. To those squaddies that are upset, rightfully so, you have that right to be upset on the decision of Harry and Meghan to go over there. I hope that you will eventually calm down and understand that those chess players that they are, it always works out. And the last thing that that family wants is something to happen to the four of them while they're there. That because yeah. Mm-mm. So on that note, be safe, wear your mask. Love you all. Thank you to all those out in the cloud again. And happy Mother's Day again in advance to all of you. Take care. Be well. Bye.